This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Life's messy. We're talking spills, stains, pets, and kids. But with Anabae, you never have to stress about messes again. At WashableSofas.com, discover Anabae sofas, the only fully machine-washable sofas inside and out, starting at just $699. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. That means fewer stains and more peace of mind. Designed for real life, our sofas feature changeable fabric covers, allowing you to refresh your style anytime. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa effortlessly. Perfect for cozy apartments or spacious homes. Plus, they're earth-friendly and built to last. That's why over 200,000 happy customers have made the switch. Upgrade your space today. Visit WashableSofas.com now and bring home a sofa made for life. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward, Ed.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 15th day of September, 2025. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Well, that wasn't such a hot weekend football-wise, was it? Pretty warm outside, I guess, but, I guess we could have done better. Hey, listen, it's the Power Trip Morning Show, and it's Monday, and we're here to turn it all around for you. Explain some things, perhaps. Ben Leber's going to come in and tell us what the hell happened yesterday. What happened, Ben? Yeah, like it was his fault. Musson will be here, too, at a cast of thousands. Here's some comedy. Now, listen, we're going to do our best to make you smile. Here's Andy Ritchie. It's National Peanut Day on the Power Trip Morning Show. My name is Chris Hockey. Come on in. I'm so glad you're here.
I think that's why Mr. Peanut's always kind of scared me. Like, even as a kid, like, Mr. Peanut is a little unsavory, and I don't know. The Planters mascot. Yeah, Mr. Peanut wears a top hat, a monocle, gloves, shoes, and that's it. He's got a bum leg. Like, he has to use a cane. Why would you invent a character and give them all these injuries? I think it's so I feel bad for him. It's like to, gain pity sales or something. He's on the front of the peanut can barely holding on like, I can't see, my knee hurts, buy my nuts. Like, put some pants on, then we'll talk. I don't do business with pantless peanuts. Now, topless cashews, on the other hand.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning
September 15th of 2025. Whoops, that didn't go very well. 22-6, the Vikings lose to the Atlanta Falcons. We'll break it down over the next 3.5 hours. I'm Corey, that's Chris, that's Paul, that's Zach.
I've completely blocked it out. Never happened.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, I know. I'm good at this.
Sauce, what about you?
It was frustrating to watch, but I think it was just everybody was bad yesterday.
Bad meaning good?
No, bad meaning like hideous. But, they get to play a backup quarterback next week who has beat them, but still, they're 4.5-point favorites. I think the Vikings will win next week and be 2-1. I think they get to play the Browns at some point, who are horrible.
I think we might have to find some healthy people play on the football squad.
We might have to do that, yes.
We might have to find some people that are not broken.
9 hours ago, Sauce, you tweeted a picture of your son, Louie, with the caption, better left tackle option.
It's not far from the truth. And then they were down to their third left tackle, and he was a little bit better. But it was the offensive line has not played well. Did not play well yesterday.
9 hours ago, you tweeted, JJ sucks.
You did not.
I was talking about sandwich place.
JJ sucks.
That was the sandwich place.
That's too far, bitch.
The other guy wasn't that good yesterday, though.
It's too far. It's too far. You need to apologize. Look at what you did to Zach just now.
Broke his heart.
That heart of his is broken. I heard it shatter. Shadoobie.
8 hours ago, you tweeted, is this a preseason game?
Kind of felt like that.
Well, if we had played him in the preseason, we wouldn't be so beat up.
That's a good point.
Is it? I don't know. That's the point I'm going with.
8 hours ago, you tweeted, got to make that play. The kid has played 7 awful quarters of football.
That's true. That was a bad throw.
Man, you turned on him.
Well, I mean.
Are you doing, wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry. I know you're going to keep going, Corey. Is this tough love? I don't know.
I don't really know what tough love is.
I'm sorry. I'm asking Corey.
Oh.
You mean from me to Sauce or just Sauce to the Vikings?
To JJ. He doesn't often know.
I don't know.
Is this tough love that he's administering?
I don't think he put a lot of thought into any of these tweets. I don't think he thought more than 4 seconds ahead.
You are correct.
7 hours ago, you tweeted, the O-line is bad, but JJ is playing really bad. Is the other JJ still on the team?
Yeah, I think all of that is well stated.
You stated it well.
Thank you.
Well done.
7 hours ago, you tweeted, awful throw.
I mean, at that point, it probably was an awful throw.
Wow, how about this one? 7 hours ago, you tweeted a picture of Forrest Gump waving, the gif of Forrest Gump waving, and you tweeted, KOC should say after the game it all falls on him, but never change anything.
That's not about KOC.
That's about PJ Fleck, isn't it?
You are correct, yeah.
Boy, you are so harsh.
Yeah.
You're a harsh critic. You're the 2 thumbs up guy of the Power Trip Morning Show.
Like Siskel?
Yes.
Isn't he dead?
Yes, that's what I meant.
7 hours ago, you tweeted, punting was the wrong call. Bad loss. Bad game.
That was a weird call.
Get to play a backup quarterback next week will help.
That was a weird call, Corey.
It was the wrong call. He should have gone for it. When it was 4th and 1 with... It's a 9-point game, so it's 2 possessions, 9 minutes to go. What was it, about the 40?
Yeah.
Your own 40-ish or so?
You got to go for it.
You
went for it at your own, 36 or whatever.
And if you go for it and you get stuffed, you're still playing to win. Punting felt like you were playing not to lose.
Yeah, punting
you
felt
gotta
like
go
you
for
didn't
it
really
there.
trust what was going on.
I have a hunch he wants that one back.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm very surprised he didn't go for it.
And we got to mention the fact that it was right after the deep ball they threw. So if you're going to throw it deep on 3rd and 1, why are you not going for it on 4th and 1?
Correct.
What a hot take. 100% correct, though, Zachary.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Nailed it.
Right.
You doing okay, Zacharo?
Yeah, we're doing fine. It was a rough night, though. That sucked. I mean, I love that. I don't know if there's anything good to talk about from last night. Was there? The Reichard?
I'll tell you who didn't get hurt yesterday. This will make you feel better.
That's good.
Christian Darrisaw.
Yeah.
Do we know that?
I'm pretty sure he did not get hurt.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
He stubbed his toe.
Well, he didn't play, so we don't know that he didn't get hurt. They wouldn't have had to tell us.
It's not a new tune.
Yeah.
That offensive line is in tough shape because then now Ryan Kelly has a concussion, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. And the
What's
backup
going on with the concussions?
left tackle got a concussion, correct?
Mm-hmm. Just in school.
Yep. Yeah.
I want to.
It was tough, man.
Wasn't a good day, was it?
So I only have one hot take, and then you guys can take over the next 3 hours.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. I got lots of stuff to talk about.
It has nothing to do with yesterday's game, although it greatly affected the Vikings yesterday. The first 2 weeks of the NFL season, I've seen this about a dozen times, and I don't understand what's changed. I can't wait to ask Ben Leber about this at 6:30. So the Vikings are right at the goal line. We're about to punch this son of a bitch in. They come out of the huddle, and the ref's holding the ball and won't let JJ snap the ball. And he's like, come on, let's go.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. Let's go. And he finally clears the Vikings with about 2 seconds to go, and we don't get the snap off.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand.
Somebody can explain to me how the Vikings screwed that up, and maybe the Vikings didn't do anything right. But I'm like, wait a minute. They had time to huddle and substitute, and the Falcons had time to substitute. Why is the guy just holding the ball? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme and reason. I've seen about 10 or 12 moments like that in the first 2 weeks of the NFL season where I'm like, why is that guy not letting the place? They've changed something.
Yes.
Because it seems like there's no definitive rule about, well, you have to give them this exact number of seconds. They just seem to be indiscriminately holding onto the ball going like, well, hang on.
Right.
Hang on for what? All of their guys are on the field. All of our guys are on the field. Let me snap the goddamn ball. What are you doing?
As Ludacris once said, move, bitch.
Right. So somebody's got to explain to me what the refs are doing and then why it's changed. Because I'm telling you, it's ramped up. It's not just last night. It's something is going on where they're just not letting them snap the ball.
Was it?
What are they waiting for?
Did Tirico say last night that they made a late substitution, the Vikings? And they had to let the Falcons.
Well, and that is part of it. You definitely have to do that. But I mean, I'm telling you, I've seen it where it seems like both teams are fully lined up and ready to go, and they're still just standing there not letting the quarterback snap it. I don't get it.
I think a
lot of timeouts wasted in the first 2 weeks.
I think a veteran quarterback would have called a timeout, right?
Because I him for his service.
Why can't KOC?
Well, I don't know why he didn't, right? But I think he thought maybe they would reset the game clock because I'm sure everybody was confused in that situation. I'm shocked the timeout wasn't called because, first and goal from the 2 is way better than first and goal from the 7.
Solid take.
So, yeah, I'm shocked nobody called a timeout. But that kind of was the turning point there because then they had the bounce pass where he had to scramble and throw it out of bounds and all that. But, yeah, that turned the whole game.
Yeah, and the overthrow to Naylor.
Yeah, because he had him, too.
Had him.
Yeah, he had him. No. And the Falcons aren't even that good.
No, but we also should have lost by 40, right? Like, if the Falcons, I feel like this is the same thing with the Bears last week. The Bears had so many opportunities to bury us and didn't.
Yeah.
I know it was 22-6, and that feels like we kind of got our butts kicked. It could have been so much worse. But the Falcons could not put it in the end zone when they got into the red zone. No. Felt like they just marched up and down the field and then would stall out. And so we're lucky Penix didn't go killer mode in the red zone. Otherwise, it might have been 40-6.
And there were a couple times where they had it like 4th and 2, and you're like, you have all the momentum. Just go for it.
And you have Bijan and Algier. It's like, we're not going to stop
Kyle
you.
Pitts, who can just post up. Yeah, there were some weird moments that they just were like, all right, we'll just kick the field goal. It's like, you could score a touchdown here and probably win the game.
Yeah, that was a pretty sucky game for us, fellas.
Yeah. Across the board.
I'm just real worried about the injury situation.
Same.
So that is my biggest concern. And again, I think every player and a few of the coaches and one of the trainers have concussions.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the pilot that flew him back from Chicago got a concussion.
And not even that, like last night.
That's
just by association. I'm feeling a little dizzy as we speak.
Well, that's
I think PA has a concussion.
Yeah, I think that's from banging his head against the table.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yucky.
Yeah, it was hideous.
Yeah, yucky. Damn it.
But they should beat the Bengals.
Well, again.
Although the Bengals won last night with a backup because they have 2 stud wideouts.
They do. That kid has been a backup there for a long time.
Yeah, he was a backup here, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
Browning.
Yeah. And I think, man, I don't know. I think he played pretty well for him last year when dude got hurt. And dude got a turf toe?
Yeah, he might be out for 3 months.
With a turf toe, isn't that something?
Yeah.
Like, chop that some bitch off, man.
I didn't see it. Did he get stepped on?
I think you stub your toes how you get turf toe, right?
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
don't know. Yeah.
compression, I think, of the toe into the foot or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is the easy comeback sauce, but we're going, we should beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati's definitely thinking, well, we should beat Minnesota. They can't do anything.
Isn't that crazy, man?
7 bad quarters of football, as you tweeted like 9 hours ago.
Yeah,
Until about 7:45 p.m. last night, we were thinking this could be the year.
Right.
And today we're thinking this could be a long year.
Mm-hmm.
That is sports, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sure is.
It's sports. It's so much fun to, wake up on a Monday morning feeling like dog blank.
Yeah.
But it's okay, man.
Everybody had great picks in Survivor. Tommy's had to sweat it 2 weeks, but that Survivor bit's fun, man.
Yeah, we got so lucky. A bit with that Arizona game,
so
didn't we?
lucky. We had a bit of a sweat because they covered the onside kick.
Yeah, but the Cowboys should have lost.
100%.
They after the Neighbors touchdown, the analytics said it was something like a 9% chance that the Cowboys win because they had 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right. We needed that.
Dude kicks a 64-yarder to force overtime.
Yeah.
What's a 64?
And it would have been good from 70 plus.
He hammered it.
He hammered
Why
it.
do we even run offensive plays anymore? Let's just kick field goals and take possession.
Well, you didn't see the end of that game, by the way?
I did not.
So the Cowboys have, what do they have, 10 seconds left? Something like 10 seconds left. And they're 60, they were lined up for or not lined up, but they would be in position for a 68 or so yard field goal. So it's like, well, they're probably going to try to run and, get like an 8 to 10 yard play. Nope, they hand it off and he gets like a 4-yard gain. Everybody's going, well, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And then they send out the field goal unit and they're like, what?
Right.
You run a little, and then you realize, it's Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah.
So they were in field goal range before this. They're just getting 4 yards closer. It's the same kick to him either way. And he just bombed it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a great play.
Wow, that is really something.
Yeah.
So what yard line were they on when they kicked that? Then I'm sorry, I don't like math at all.
So what did I say? 64 yards?
Yeah.
So what was it? On the 46?
So just across the... Wow, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Something like that.
Yeah, he hammered it.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
You keep hammering it.
That's your own 46, right?
No,
it was the other side.
So 50, and then 50 yards.
Don't you have 14?
Plus the 10 of the end zone. That's 60, right?
Don't you add 17 because it's the end zone plus 7? Isn't the snap about 7 yards back?
But you don't have to add. They've already. The addition is pre 64 yard. That you do the 18 for the 6 to get to the how long?
Holy crap!
Okay.
I'm not sure. I feel like I just had a car crash on the way to work. Am I dead right now?
The math's already been done for us.
Am I in heaven or in hell?
The Mets are done.
The math has already been done for us. It's a 64-yard field goal. So it's 64 yards from the uprights. The end zone is 10 yards deep.
Yes.
Plus the 50 that you get from the field, and then plus another 4, so it's your own 46.
Golly, ma.
Isn't that right?
I don't really know.
Yeah, you might
I
be
had to
right.
stop listening because I was fearing for my own safety.
You might be right.
You might be right.
I might have just
stopped listening
heard
too.
a couple of Vikings.
You definitely gave me a concussion.
Sauce.
Yeah.
7 hours ago, you tweeted, the O-line has been a problem. JJ has played awful for 7 quarters of his career. It's early, but he's either great or bad. This team is ravaged by injury. The Packers will win the division by Thanksgiving. The Viking should run more on 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Which one?
That was a hell of a recap.
I stand by all of that. You know who else stands by that? My amazing friends at Gutter Helmet and GutterHelmetMN.com. The leaves are going to start falling down. Do like Parrish and my dad have done and get Gutter Helmet at GutterHelmetMN.com.
Definitely do that. All right, Ben Leber can explain this mess at 6:30. Muss will be here later.
I doubt we will talk to Grenard today because of the injury situation. We're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, that got scary for a second.
Yeah, that got real
How many
scary.
more
He played
players
well.
can we lose?
He played really well.
How about Jalen Redmond?
I know. Redmond's outstanding.
That dude was an absolute force.
You've met him, right, Hawk?
I have, and
great
that's
dude.
a good dude.
Yeah,
and let me tell you, man, that guy, he's young.
Yeah.
We might have a good one there.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, let's go.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Tired of spills and stains on your sofa? WashableSofas.com has your back. Featuring the Anabay collection, the only designer sofa that's machine washable inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly prices. That's right, sofas start at just $699. Enjoy a no-risk experience with pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and changeable slipcovers made with performance fabrics. Experience cloud-like comfort with high-resilience foam that's hypoallergenic and never needs fluffing. The sturdy steel frame ensures longevity, and the modular pieces can be rearranged anytime. Check out WashableSofas.com and get up to 60% off your Anabay sofa, backed by a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not absolutely in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping or restocking fees. Every penny back. Upgrade now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney designed, state specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
Come on. Why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Hey, welcome back. Power Trip Morning Show, KFAN.com/watch if you want to see us react live like this. Ugh. That's how we react. Our main man, Michael Grimm, who's on his way in, has sent me two explanations on the sub/ref deal on the fourth down from the voice of the one and only KOC. Would you like to hear them?
Sure.
Here's number one.
We changed personnels. They told me they saw somebody step off our sideline from very much further back than, and once we had made our substitution, that's why they held it. I got to go back and see it. Obviously, I'm looking down at the area around the goal line. But my expectation was, at some point during that end of clock sequence there, he would, when they had an opportunity to sub, he would step away. And, he just didn't. And we subbed. And got the play in before the headset communication went out. Thought we'd get the playoff and potentially get a runoff there. Then we get moved back, we take a sack, and that sequence was essentially over.
So that was that.
All right, but still, that's still not explaining what the guy is quite waiting for, like in general, right? Maybe there's a player he thinks stepped on, it didn't, but I don't understand. Like, he didn't even seem to be looking at that sideline. It looked like he was looking at the Falcons sideline. I just don't know what they're doing. But
I don't either.
Again, I don't understand officiating. I just think it's all of a sudden this weird problem through 2 weeks.
And it's a huge, that changes a ton in that game.
Super critical.
Because, if you use
changes
the time,
everything.
Right, if you use the timeout, that, as you like to say, Cord, the butterfly effect of that, of not having a timeout, and then he does. He says it all the time.
Yeah, but again, I don't like when you quote me.
Do you like when I do anything?
Yeah, take vacation.
Drive away.
Wow. Anyway.
Hey, Mike Grimm.
Hello. I think part of that rule, at least I know on the college level, is they're waiting. If you sub, the other team gets a chance to sub.
Yep.
And so he's waiting, and there are times where then that screws you over. Because if you sub too late, and that's what O'Connell was saying there, he thought there was a sub downfield, guy stepped on, then stepped off, and because of that, you have to give him whatever the time allotted is.
So, but here, what you just said at the end is what I'm confused about. You have to give them what? Because it just seems like they're just indiscriminately holding onto the ball. It's like, guys, everybody's lined up. Give them the ball. What are you doing? Let them go.
Exactly. And actually, in the college game, they had to change the rule because coaches were starting to and the Gophers got caught in this in Cal the other night, and they almost never have done it, where if you sub with 12 seconds, let's say, because offenses are always trying to get you in a mismatch. So, and there's so many defenses now that have sub packages to sub packages, and it's complicated. So we're going to send a tight end late. Oh, now you're out of, you got a guy that can't cover that guy. And then the coach for the other team would then just jog out a big fat defensive lineman, and he'd come out and it'd be down to 2 seconds and you'd have to burn a timeout. They've changed that rule now. You have to sprint out, and the Gophers got caught on it the other night. But, you still got to bang a timeout there, right? I mean, he's standing right by the ref. It gets down to 2 seconds. First and goal from the 2.
Yes.
You can't go 1st and 7. It's a first half timeouts are meaningless.
Yes, correct. Well
just
said,
bang the timeout and say, hey, what's going on?
Bang something.
Bang something. But I thought that was probably, I think if he had to do that all over again, you just got to make sure. You can't just say, well, I think the guy's going to get out of there. There's 2 on the play clock and the guy's still standing there, you're not going to get the snap off. The other thing, Corey, is how the Falcons, how many times did they come out and either have to burn a timeout or take a delay?
Oh, because of the crowd noise or confusion?
And just they broke the huddle a couple times with 9 seconds, 8 seconds.
Yes.
It's what are we doing?
Yeah,
an NFL operation.
There were definitely a couple of times the TV broadcast zoomed in on the one where Penix couldn't hear the play because it was so loud in there.
It was nuts.
He's tapping his helmet I can't hear what you're saying. And then by the time he got it in, it was too late and they got to delay a game. But they seem to have a hard time with it as well. Not necessarily because the referee won't let them snap the ball, just because of their operation.
And I don't know what the exact time limit is, but that's got to be why what O'Connell was saying is back up the sideline. Apparently, some ref saw a guy jump in and then jump out, and then at some point they have to determine. So that center judge stands there, and he's not looking. He's looking to the ref behind the play, and then the ref will put his right arm out and say, "Get out of there."
Get out of there.
See, Sauce, man, I shouldn't have dismissed your take, man. You were right a month and a half ago when we were talking about J.J. McCarthy in the preseason, and Chris asked you, what were you, or Muss asked you, what were you most looking forward to? And you said you just wanted to see the kids' rhythm getting in and out of the huddle.
Thank you.
And I thought, this is why preseason football sucks. If the most exciting thing tonight is watching J.J. McCarthy go into a huddle and then get out of it, then I shouldn't watch it. So I didn't.
We have completely underestimated the importance of the preseason.
Of the
thank you, Hockey.
We really have.
Was it really Sauce making those tweets though, or was this the week that it was Corey Coles?
I think it was
Don't
AI.
worry about it. Don't worry.
Was AI.
You're never going to know if that was me or Sauce.
Here is KOC. Thanks again to Mr. Michael Grimm on the explanation of that 4th down punt that you guys were so unhappy about.
We fumbled a snap early on when I was pretty aggressive there with that 4th down early. It was inside of a half a yard, and it looked like the ball came, JJ might have bobbled the ball a little bit, and then we didn't get that, gave the defense a short field. They held them to 3. So definitely thought about it, but, was hoping to get that one more timely stop to try to have, anywhere from 6, 7 minutes left to try to then, activate the ability to go try to, at least put the ball in the end zone and then see what happens there, whether you're in a sequence, kind of like our opponent last week, where maybe it's the onside, maybe there's enough time, depending on how much timeouts we have left, to ultimately try to see if we can get back in the football game.
So, does it sound like maybe he freaked himself out?
I hope not, because you can't worry about a fumbled snap. If your team's not good enough to...
Plus, he went for it later on 4th and 1.
Yeah, that's true. He did. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, so why was he spooked the third time?
Well, let's go back, though. Do we think we're going to do the tush push? Is that the thing? Because it looked like last night that's the plan.
Well, yeah, I mean, I volunteer as tribute.
I'd pay to see it.
Okay, calm down.
Yeah,
but
would you not?
When you watch the Eagles, the Eagles do the tush push,
I have.
They snap the ball and somehow, like the entire team is like 7 yards downfield. Right? They just move that mass, and you're like, how did the whole line go 5 yards the right way?
You're talking the Eagles?
The Eagles.
Yeah.
Then you watched last night, and the first time, sure, JJ fumbles the snap, right? The exchange from the center to the quarterback got botched. But did you see how far the line moved? 0 inches.
Zero.
So it's like, that thing was kind of dead from the start because he fumbled the snap. Yeah. But that line didn't move anywhere.
And the push tush too is there's tight ends and stuff behind, and the Vikings had nobody behind to even help.
But it was the old. I think that's our new plan now. We're just going to do those 4th and short sneaks
with our own line. Do we have the own line to do that?
We're supposed to.
We're supposed to.
That's why they
signed those dudes.
Yeah, and we do need a tight end, I think, and I don't know if we had one last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other issue is with the tush push, is you got to get as low. The center's got to get as low as he can. That's why Jason Kelsey was so good at it. Right?
Did you see the slow motion replay on the one for the Eagles though? How they all time it so well.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at center moved.
Yeah.
Just enough, and then the snap came in just a tick late. And everyone's and so no one on the defense moves.
Yeah,
the offense hits them first, and I don't know if that's always the case, but that one clearly should have been a false start. The one that was
by the entire team
yesterday by the entire team.
Yeah.
How about late in the game? This is one last thing that we don't really need to care about because the game was over. How about even on the TV broadcast? They were like, "Oh, the Vikings clearly just let the Falcons score." You guys see that at the end?
Yeah.
Because in real time, you're like, that was the easiest touchdown I've ever seen in my life. The replay, you're like, oh, man, no one
the meat sauce
made an effort, which means they probably did let them score.
In the postgame, he called it the freeway, which I think just means letting
let him go.
A freeway. Because, percentages, that is your only shot. You're down 16.
And it's still a long shot, but
it's like, what, 99%
but it's
lost,
not zero.
But it's not zero,
right,
where if they just kneel, it's over.
If you let them, if you let them run down the clock, it's over. So you gotta let them score.
There were a couple of Vikings players that were doing the freeway the whole game. Like it seemed like
I
think we all know who we're.
Yeah.
I don't. Can you tell us?
Yeah, tell us names.
Oh, don't worry. It's early. I'm pacing myself here.
You and Saucy are keeping that secret.
We're going to use it as leverage so we can watch you guys.
But they should have gone for it on the 4th.
100%.
Yeah, there's no question. Yeah. One of the analytics said it was in the 90th percentile since 1990, the most cowardice punt in the NFL.
Oh, wow.
Somebody that follows it, those
who would say such mean
analytics.
That's a hard word.
Yeah,
cowardice.
Yeah, that's a hard word. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Them's fighting words.
But when you're in that situation,
punch in the mouth for that.
You got to just hope to keep the drive going.
And if it's one of those, and if you don't get it, then you probably weren't destined to win the game anyway. So let's just wrap this thing up. All right, Front Page Sports when the Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on the Fan.
Life's messy. We're talking spills, stains, pets, and kids. But with Anababe, you never have to stress about messes again. At WashableSofas.com, discover Anababe sofas, the only fully machine-washable sofas inside and out, starting at just $699. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. That means fewer stains and more peace of mind. Designed for real life, our sofas feature changeable fabric covers, allowing you to refresh your style anytime. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa effortlessly. Perfect for cozy apartments or spacious homes. Plus, they're earth-friendly and built to last. That's why over 200,000 happy customers have made the switch. Upgrade your space today. Visit WashableSofas.com now and bring home a sofa made for life. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney designed, state specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
Come on. Why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Hey, Maplewood.
Hey, we're talking to everybody, like all over the world, buddy.
Well, not right now. Just
Not
Maplewood.
right now?
If you're not from Maplewood, turn off your radio. Get ready to feast. Friday Football Feast rolls on to Buffalo Wild Wings in Maplewood this Friday. Drop in as PA gets you set for Sunday's showdown against the Bengals. Plus your chance to win great prizes all morning. Doors open at 8 a.m. Get all the details at KFAN.com. Your calendar.
Here's something I'm going to say.
NPR at the end there.
Here's what I'm going to say to you, buddy boy. You can be from anywhere and go to Maplewood.
Yeah, man.
There's no doors.
There are roads that take you there?
There are.
Not lately. They're probably closed.
I mean, you have to take a couple of...
It might be single lane.
Yeah.
Take 94 to 36 and get off on 35W, but...
Only if she's 5'3".
Take the 5 down to the 101.
Yeah, great bit. The California. God, great bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your coach. His name is KOC.
Very disappointing performance tonight. Starts with obviously our ability to take our week of preparation, even on a short week, and show up and play a lot better in all three phases. Got to coach better, specifically me. We've got to stop doing many things, sometimes very noticeable, sometimes things throughout plays that, the negative plays are stacking up against us. And where it seems like right now we take one step forward to take 2 steps back, and that's across the board.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
That's right.
Holiday Station Stores. You can still try the new Trolley flavored Mountain Dew. It's brand new. A mix and match option as well at Holiday. Any of your favorite 20-ounce Mountain Dew varieties, get 3 for $6. Buy more and save more with Mountain Dew. And our friends at Holiday. Try that Trolley Mountain Dew at Holiday for a limited time.
Hell yeah, man. Holiday whales.
The Vikings lost to the Atlanta Falcons 22-6. J.J. McCarthy, 11 of 21, 158 yards, 2 interceptions. He was sacked 6 times. It felt like 30.
Yeah, it felt like 100, yeah.
But it was just 6. Just 6.
Yeah.
And he lost a fumble.
It felt like technically because he had the one interception that hit the ground. I thought he might have had 4 interceptions, and then I like 2.
Yep,
2. Seemed like there was another one mixed in there. It just wasn't a very good night.
No.
Didn't seem like a good night.
No, not having your entire offensive line helps, but there were, like the last interception, he was protected pretty well, and he just slung it up in the air. But When you know that left tackle and then you're down to your third left tackle, you that kind of has to be in the back of your head every time you take a snap.
Yeah, a couple of those passes, you just have to make them closer to the sideline so your receiver is the only guy. Even Thielen, the one downfield Thielen catch was a little too inside, and Thielen did a good job to kind of shield the defender off. So he'll get it.
I think people are underestimating the baby factor. I mean, Sauce, you've been not good in the last 9 months, right? Maybe, I'm just saying, sometimes babies really change a person's life.
Yeah.
Right? You're significantly worse than 10 months ago, correct?
And Sauce, you're obviously having a hard time getting rid of that baby weight.
Yeah. I'm fat. I almost said the S word.
And you mentioned it. I heard you say it. Micah McCarthy was born in the same room as Louis.
Yeah, how about that?
Same one.
Still think the timing doesn't work on that, guys.
Just greatness.
I mean, that the issue is JJ.
Bless you.
And also with you, was able to sleep on that little couch bed. I almost broke that little couch bed. So we have that going for us, which is nice.
Comedy.
Not funny, though. Bad comedy. I'm not funny anymore.
Haven't been since Louis was born.
I thought I have. I think I've been okay.
You've been a sour bitch.
I have not.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I got a little crazy there. Sorry.
Sorry my dad mistreated you yesterday.
No, it wasn't your dad. It was my favorite squad.
Hey, you know what's crazy? King Louis XIV from France conquered Rome.
Wow, I never thought.
I just made that up. I don't know.
Who's King Louis XIV?
The guy from Jungle Book.
Oh, okay.
You're really confused right now.
Yeah, well,
I think the listeners are.
Yeah, you think it's because of the baby?
He would have probably been confused before the baby.
Yeah, I was confused before the baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I just made that up.
Neil before Zod.
Is that Superman?
No, it's
so you don't know history, but you immediately got a Superman reference.
Well, yeah.
Who's Louis XIV? Neil before Zod. That's Superman.
Hey, man.
Hey, you know what you know.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I'm not book smart.
The Gophers lost 27-14 to the Cal Bears. Mike Grimm, you were there. I think they sent you on that trip.
The game just ended a moment ago.
Everything. Yeah. That was a rough night too. Nothing was easy, man. That Cal team was good. It is amazing the difference that like that quarterback they have is like he reminds me so much of Penix. Just how they're both lefties, about the same size, and it just flicks out of the wrist. I didn't think Penix was great last night. He was fine. I don't know how good that Atlanta team is, but this kid is a true freshman, unique story. Number 4 recruit in the country, committed to Cal back before he kind of blew up in high school, and on signing day flipped the commit and enrolled in Oregon just this past January. You know how high schoolers do that now? They enroll, they skip their second semester. Was in Oregon for like 3 or 4 days. He actually worked out with them during their bowl prep, then enrolled, was there for like 3 or 4 days, hit the transfer portal, and spent the spring working at Cal. I don't know how.
What happened in Oregon?
I don't know. I guess he probably saw the guy that's starting at quarterback at Oregon, who's pretty good, and said, well, or he just loved Cal. That's what his claim was, that he called his parents and said, Cal's better. I made a mistake.
I think he saw the ladies in Oregon.
Yeah, wow.
and compared to Cal. Yeah. We talked about that stadium hockey. I showed you that picture. That stadium, that's the stadium's fine, but that's the coolest setting I've ever seen a stadium in.
Yeah, that's
I had
cool.
No idea. I had no idea that was. It's like a little hidden gem.
Is that right?
Are they looking for the new voice of the Cal, whatever they are?
Well, if they wanted to, you'd get like a crummy little house for like $2.7 million.
Yeah, man, but who needs to live in a house?
That's true.
You got the streets out there,
You got the streets of San Francisco.
Live at the stadium, like Baker Mayfield.
You and Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, man, you and Richie.
Yeah, but it was
Richie
cool.
Ramirez.
Outside of the outcome, the Gophers didn't play particularly well, and it just, it was a little like the Vikings, not quite. I don't think in terms of like that game, the Vikings game was not too far from being like 40-10. Like that
felt like it should have been.
It might as well have been.
Yep. Yeah, it's always weird, by the way, when your best players make head scratching mistakes, and when Coy Parrish caught that ball like the 1.5, you go, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
That's not good when you're.
And then he muffed the punt, which basically ended the game. You guys were probably in bed by that time. So now he's trying to make something happen. And similar thing, the punt, though, lands short at like the 15, and it's rolling around, and he tries to scoop it up, and it bounced off his hands, off his leg. They get it at the 8. Gophers are down 3 at that point, and they punch it in for a touchdown, and that pretty much
that sealed it.
So yeah, he had a rough night. 2 plays before the muff. He finally gets a read. He's in front of the guy. It's going to be a walk-in 50-yard pick six.
A Christopher Walken?
Yes. And as the lefty quarterback freshman throws it, one of the Gopher defensive linemen gets a hand on it, and it just lands behind the whole play. If the pass just goes by, it's a walk-in 6, and the Gophers take the lead and probably win the game. Instead, that play becomes 3rd down. They force the punt, and he muffs it, and they score. And pretty much that made it 24-14, and then the Gophers had to go for it on like 4th and 8 around midfield. Didn't get it. They went down and kicked a field goal to make it 13. So rough night, rough weekend for Minnesota football.
Well, the game started at 3 a.m.
It was,
time. They were tired.
Drove into my driveway at 8:20.
Jeez. Yeah, did you really? Yeah.
Gartsy recorded his Gopher show.
I heard some of that, yeah.
That part with Bernsey was a little dicey. He is legitimately standing next to the jet and the bus while everyone's getting security out on the tarmac on a Zoom or whatever. I don't know. What's the name? Whatever you guys use.
StreamYard.
StreamYard, thank you. And Bernsey's at his hotel in San Francisco. And I just see Gartsy's got his earbuds in and he's standing out by the bus taping that show.
Good for Gerdsey.
Yeah.
How do you do that with all the players and everybody?
Well, the players, so there were 2 planes of players were already gone. This was just the administrative staff and the radio guys and the student managers. It's usually a 1-plane operation. This was a 2-plane trip. But and then Gardsey and I, while we were waiting for the buses to leave at the stadium, we recorded a 12-minute deal just standing there. And I kid you not, live. I mean, it wasn't live; it was tape. But we're 6 minutes in, so we're not restarting it because we don't want to miss the bus. Some student walks up, and there's this alley coming up a hill just as we were standing off on the sidewalk, whips it out, and starts to go to the bathroom right in this alley. And then the poor guy is so hammered, he's struggling getting up the rest of the hill, and his pants fall down.
Oh.
Luckily, his back was to us.
How'd it look?
So we were doing play-by-play with this guy. His back was to us. Couldn't tell.
Sorry.
Couldn't tell. But that was a highlight of at 1 a.m.
It must be lonely.
Taping that. Yeah.
Best part of the whole trip.
That was
watching a drunk guy pee.
Yeah, man.
Must have been a good game then.
It was. It was too bad.
Terrible weekend of sports.
Yeah, no good.
We did get the line in though, but should we do that? We'll do that after the break. We gotta go. We're up against it.
Yeah, let's do it after the break.
That's sealed.
You were better before, Louis. What if Rome and Louis are friends growing up?
There is no Louis on his team.
I mean,
maybe they go to the same daycare, same preschool or something. What if they're going to be friends?
Louis ain't going to no drop-down poor person school.
I would bet Rome goes to private preschool.
Louis not?
I don't know. Got to ask Lawyer Lambert.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
There's nothing like sinking into luxury. At WashableSofas.com, you'll find the Anabe sofa, which combines ultimate comfort and design at an affordable price. And get this, it's the only sofa that's fully machine washable from top to bottom, starting at only $699. The stain-resistant performance fabric slipcovers and cloud-like frame duvet can go straight into your wash. Perfect for anyone with kids, pets, or anyone who loves an easy-to-clean, spotless sofa. With a modular design and changeable slipcovers, you can customize your sofa to fit any space and style. Whether you need a single chair, love seat, or a luxuriously large sectional, Anabe has you covered. Visit WashableSofas.com to upgrade your home. Right now, you can shop up to 60% off store-wide with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Add a little to your life. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Hey, it's Brian Christopher. Ready to chill this summer? You're in luck. I'm hanging out at Chumba Casino, and you're in for a treat. Chillax with hundreds of games, daily bonuses, exciting spins, and epic prizes. It's all here, always free to play. Kick back, have fun, and head to ChumbaCasino.com. Let's make this summer legendary.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T&Cs. 21+.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney-designed, state-specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
Come on. Why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Vegas, baby. The Power Trip Morning Show headed back to Sin City October 23rd to the 26th. And this time, it's Vegas your way. Fly how you want, stay where you want, and party with us at Tom's Watch Bar for a live broadcast. We got 2 football watch parties. Your trip, your rules, but always with the Power Trip. Get all these details now at KFAN.com/Vegas.
What is that?
So he's a DJ now.
Jeez.
By the way, I tried that whole fly the way you want to, and nobody will loan me the space shuttle. So this is false advertisement because I want to fly by space shuttle. Yeah.
That's a lot of responsibility for you, though.
You're driving.
Who is?
You are to Vegas.
Where are we going?
Vegas.
When?
October 23rd.
Sauce, let's just say iHeartRadio backs up the Brink truck and says, Sauce, we want you to fly to Vegas your way.
Mm-hmm.
So the day we fly out, October 23rd.
Yeah, man.
Give me your dream scenario. Money is no object.
We would fly private.
You and me?
Well, yeah, and Zacho and Hogs.
Oh, thank you.
Your ideal scenario is flying with all of us?
Yeah, privately,
I don't believe that for a second.
If it were a group thing, yes. If somebody came to me and said, hey, no questions asked, how do you want to get there? I'd say, well, fly us there private.
Yeah, fly my privates there.
Yeah, fly. Well, that's how Hawk would.
So you would get up. Would you have a taxi service or a limo service?
Yeah, carry a limo and pick us up, all of us up, and then take us there.
I like that guy.
And then bring you to the airport.
Bring us all to the airport.
Private airport.
Yeah.
Fly private, and then what?
Then, because Hawk's with us, we'd get a limo to pick us up from Planet Hollywood.
You're damn right.
And then we'd go to Planet Hollywood.
We'd all get our own limo.
Then Hawk and I'd lay in the sex swing together.
And we'd all get some cake.
You have unlimited funds, and you're just going to go limo, private plane, and
you asked him what he wanted, and he answered.
What I wanted.
Unlimited funds.
Well, what would you do,
Yeah,
Corey?
what would you do?
I'd get a prop plane, and I would have Kate Upton and Carrie Russell and Elastigirl, and I just do laps over the Twin Cities.
You wouldn't need to do more than one.
Well, you don't think the pilot can fly more than one lap around the Twin Cities?
No, I just think you wouldn't last.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I don't get that. What are you talking about?
You don't understand what he meant by blast?
Yeah, blast.
I don't get the
Why
joke.
a prop plane?
Yeah.
Because I like to party.
He likes.
Is that the more party?
I don't like conforming to the norm.
Minnetonka?
I don't like to do. I don't know if I'm flying private. No,
I said all of us.
No, I want to. When I'm flying with those ladies, I want to be in a crop duster.
Yeah. Well, I'll
so does Hawk's dad.
Let's do it, man. I had some dairy yesterday.
You had some dare?
Here's Michael Grimm.
All right, let's hear this.
Hi, Michael Grimm.
Goonies this week.
You said you were disappointed in yourself. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
You botched it?
No, but I didn't do the line. I did the line that you said would be the slam dunk. I chickened out on the first line, kind of. More just, there was just a lot going on. Game was tight. It got to about the fourth quarter. I honestly just didn't know how I could get it in. It's the first time.
Story of my life, brother.
Yeah. Well, we gave you two options, so we kind of gave you an out. We asked for both, but if you got one, then
I did get the one in, and it was fine. But that was such a slam dunk. It's exactly how you'd figure it. It's so predictable.
Fourth quarter football, we're back home
into Sunday morning, just beyond midnight. Daryl's getting the munchies. You want a candy? You want a candy bar? Are you hungry? I got a Baby Ruth.
I always want a Baby Ruth.
2nd and 4 here for the Gophers. Spinning Lindsey fires on the slant. Brockington at the 40. Out to the 44-yard line. And that's a pickup of 16 on second down.
I really racked my brain on how to get the line.
The Michael Jackson
line in. And then once the game got going.
What was your plan all week?
I didn't have one. That was
the line was, again, from Goonies, it was, all right, so Michael Jackson didn't come over to my house to use the bathroom. But his sister did. Yeah. It's not an easy line to get in.
I also want to say, when Hockey read that, because I have watched that movie, but I don't remember it because it's 30 years old. 40. So when Hockey said the line, he just said, Michael Jackson's never been to my house, but my sister has. So I just thought it was. So I went, I searched, I wanted to watch it. I'm like, well, oh, wow. So that's like, whatever.
The pause is the key to that joke in the movie.
You got to say it with the innuendo. Yeah, with the innuendo.
Yep.
So I got a little, and then Guardsy like, you can't say that. You can't say that. You're gonna, and so he.
Of course you can.
I was.
It's not necessarily
to say it. I'd say I was more. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. And that's the first time that part has happened.
It's okay.
We all forgive you.
It goes in with the weekend. Nobody got the job
delivered.
done. Yeah, nobody delivered.
Oh, UPS does.
Well played.
True. So we got the slam dunk.
Okay.
The easy line in.
That's fine.
And that was that.
Are you guys ready for Are we on camera yet?
Sure.
Okay, you guys ready for this? Grimmer, you fly a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself sleeping easily on planes?
Sometimes it's weird. It goes in cycles, but yeah, all right.
All right. I'm gonna come over to your studio.
Oh, did you get this pillow?
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I was watching you order that last week.
Good morning, Ben.
Oh my
God.
There's Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Are you ready for this?
What in the sweet hell is that?
What are you doing to me?
I'm gonna put this thing on.
Sleeping.
This is the sleep pillow.
Sleep on the way to London.
Oh, this is the pillow that he talked about. If you whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's not what that's not the one that.
I don't even understand what
that's different hockey.
Yeah.
That definitely looks like a Star Wars fighter pilot helmet.
How many pillows did you order?
That doesn't look like a pillow. It looks like the worst.
How many pillows did you order?
Those look like donkey ears.
You look like a ram.
Oh my God!
Freaking Eeyore.
Am I gonna be cool on the plane?
I don't think so.
What does that do?
It got sound in here, and it's supposed to support my head, and it's also got little things on the back, so
like a massaging thing.
Yeah.
You're getting bullied.
Yeah, well, it's still not as weird looking as the other. You must have ordered more than one.
Oh, of course I did.
Yeah, because there's one that's some sort of a weird mass that makes you look like an alien.
You're our only hope.
That's not going to look bad on a plane. It looks insane walking around the office.
Luke, you're our only hope.
Looks like dog ears.
Looks like you have to wear
hockey. What did that run a guy?
$100.
What is
no? It's more than that.
It's got to be more than that.
Yeah. Ank? What's Ank? Kneading.
Anal.
Oh my God.
Nose candy.
Are you making 100?
What is Ank?
I don't know. Does it play tunes?
Yeah, no, it plays.
Can you hear?
Music, ANC, and kneading.
I'm turning it on. I want you to
turn it on.
Don't stretch it out, bitch, but put this on. Oh, look.
Something
active noise cancellation.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's got heat.
Look at that.
It's got red light heat on it.
There.
It's still the.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God! It's gonna break. It's gonna break.
It doesn't fit.
We're gonna need a bigger pillow.
Oh. Yeah.
Look at him. He looks like a dog.
Oh
look
my God!
A dog. I'm a muff. No,
he's got little puppy ears. It does look like puppy ears on him.
It does look like puppy ears.
What do you call? What does he say is in Big Helmet?
It's got
a mog.
This is great.
Look at Corey.
Is it? You did order something else, though, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
It's got.
It looks even worse, though.
It's much worse.
It looks even worse. Like if you wear that, you're going to get stuffed in the compartment above. Yeah.
This is great.
I'm definitely going to bring this.
Man, what did that
jungle?
So how much did this one cost, Chris?
About 120.
Why the
I'm a bitch.
Because the other one was a Hyundai, right?
What does this do?
I don't know. Yeah, the other one's a little under.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's heating.
I still need someone to video you wearing that. Ben, will you video him wearing the other one on the plane?
Yeah.
Because that one could get you stuffed in the overhead luggage thing.
It plays like bird sounds.
You should wear that all the time.
Huh?
He did in London. Remember, he wore a neck pillow for 7 hours after we got off the flight. It looked like that.
Yeah, I'll try it on.
We did a tour of London, and you wore the neck pillow the whole day. The whole day.
Great. Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
It does.
It's vibrating my ears.
Yes, but he can still make it look good. You know,
I don't want my ears vibrated.
Yeah, that's cool.
Get a picture of that. You're gonna get long ears, like you got big on, like you have.
Freak.
Yeah, freak.
Well played.
He's cute. Put it on Grimmer too.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
What, thumbs up or thumbs down?
That's a thumbs down for me, dog.
Yeah.
Not Grimmer's putting it on.
I ordered a system as well.
It does
and I'm
sound
waiting
like you're
for
out in the wilderness, though.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The little neck massagey things are kind of nice. See, my problem is like
You can't really. It still doesn't.
yeah, I do the my head
falls forward. That's exactly my problem too.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I know.
I can't hear you guys.
You're not missing much.
Yeah.
Do you hear the jungle sounds?
You got to try it.
Yeah, I like the jungle sound. Like,
I think I could do that.
If
I do need more neck support.
Had it at my office, it would be nice just to slip it on for like 20 or 30 minutes to take a little cat nap.
Yeah.
But that's if I'm like leaning back in my chair.
Yeah.
For the low price of $100, you can have that in your office.
Yeah. I don't know about this.
You're
Even
gonna
the
sell it
support
to him?
side to side is not there.
No. It's not a true neck pillow.
No, you're not a true neck pillow.
I don't know. Again, cool bird sounds.
Zach wants it.
Oh God, it's shaking.
Is there a Wi-Fi or a
No, I wish there
Bluetooth
were.
that you can play your own music?
I wish
or
there
whatever?
were. That would be cool. That would sell it to me.
Are you going to return it or are you going to use it?
I'm gonna keep it.
It doesn't even hold my head up.
I know that is the bitch.
Isn't that the whole reason to buy it? Is neck support?
I got a little aggressive very good. I apologize. That is the problem. I do wish that it supported my neck more because that's like Super Ben said there. I have such a hard time with my neck just falling forward and drooling on myself and looking all grody.
So that's what I bought. I'm still waiting. I just bought it like 2 or 3 days ago.
Did you get the thing?
Yeah, I got that system that is attaches. It attaches to the headrest. It also has an eye mask. And this like this whole like little neck system, so where your head basically never droops forward.
Oh, that's so cool! I need that.
Can you send me a link to that?
Yeah,
I need one of those.
I need
That's
that too.
outstanding.
I need that for when I'm driving my car home from here.
I needed it last night coming back from the game.
This one, it's like somebody said, "All right, we're going to put these on sale tomorrow. So, any last thoughts? Because it's too late now." And somebody said, "Well, it doesn't really hold my neck up." And somebody else goes, "But it does make bird sounds." It's like, too late now.
And then somebody in the background said, Chris Hockey will buy it.
Yeah.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes, sir.
For $1.25.
Be honest with me. Did
Yes,
you
sir.
buy this off of Sky Mall?
No, I did not. It does look like something I would get off
It looks
Sky
like
Mall.
something that
Sky
you'd
Mall's
see.
still a thing.
I don't know.
Sure,
Good
sure.
question.
It's
Well,
gotta be.
that's kind of why I brought it up because I think it's obsolete now. But that's the sort of thing that they would sell.
I agree. I bought it because it got good reviews on this site. Said best things for constant travelers or something like that, and I got good ratings. And I don't know why.
When does your other?
It's not bad.
It should be here today.
Oh man,
I'm hoping it'll be here today.
Can you text me pictures of that?
I certainly will. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait. I have to sleep on that plane. We're going to be in the air forever.
Yeah.
Ben,
I haven't wrapped my... Go ahead.
If he puts that one that's coming tomorrow on, we need video of reaction when people walk by.
Yeah.
Because it is...
It's hideous.
It's something, man.
It's something else.
So when did you see it? Did you see
Last
it?
week he ordered it while I was sitting in that studio, and
Thank you, Zacco.
when he first saw the pillow, it didn't look like it was a pillow. It looked like he would do something else to it.
Yeah. See, but let me defend his surprise doll choice.
Yeah.
When you're on a flight, especially overnight, and the lights are out, and you're just trying to sleep, who gives a rat's ass what your pillow looks like, right? Like
I agree with you on that.
Until you see a picture of this one.
Yeah,
that
but I don't care. Who cares?
No, I'm with him.
If you're going to do a 7-hour London tour and you're going to walk around the city with it, you might want to care what it looks like. Yeah. Or if you're walking up and down the hallway. But otherwise, Who cares?
Dude,
so the flight attendant thinks you look weird.
When you
Big
wake
deal.
up and there's drool in your lap and your neck hurts, you would pay anything and not even care what you look like to get better sleep.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That is something that I've got to get good sleep on that flight this time.
You know, this one time I was in my seat on an airplane and this gal walks through the aisle.
Okay.
And I could tell she knew who I was.
All right.
So I was like, I saw you looking at me. If you want a picture or whatever, that's totally fine.
Did she know who you were?
Must have. She looked at me like she did.
Took me a second to get that one.
Grimmer, what do we do this weekend?
All right, that's who I ordered.
Okay, here's the deal.
Yes. Is that what yours look like?
I bought that. I have that at home.
Did you really?
It was a joke that because Moira from S Creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
She had that in an episode.
Really?
And my wife and I were watching it and we were just clowning the thing. And I go, I bet you though it works. So I bought it.
And
it is great. I'm telling you, it's the goofiest thing you've ever seen. And
I
if
see
you
no neck support though.
If you no, the whole idea is for you to like basically lay on your tray table, like put your tray table down and lay face down, and then you put your hands sort of like in the top of it.
In that deal, okay.
What?
It does work in that capacity. Yeah. Boy, you got to be real girthy to get.
Look out!
Well, the picture was
wow,
there
Grim,
was no.
Congratulations, Grim.
Have you ever seen a soda can?
Thank you. Grim. The picture that he first showed, it didn't have any relation to size. It was just that by itself.
Yeah.
Sure, Grim.
Looks like a sandworm.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
You know what? I wish I was around because I just would have given you the one that's in our,
me too.
in our storage closet.
I can
that's
send
just
that one
collecting
back.
dust.
You can return it.
I will trade you Princess Leia's helmet.
Isn't that super warm though? If it covers your whole head.
Yeah. Listen, I think it's more for like 20-minute naps. It's not meant to be on a 8-hour flight.
guys, we could make billions of dollars. We just have to be the group that comes up with the first actual pillow that gives people support and makes you sleep on planes. Because so far it sounds like it hasn't been invented.
Look, there's a guy that sat next to me. I mean, very clearly it seemed like he was advertising this thing. I mean, it had like branding on the side of it. And he put this whole system on and he conked out. I'm like, I need to get that damn thing. Like, that's the best advertising you've ever seen on an airplane.
Man. Right. Oh, right. There you go. Well, we've avoided it as long as we possibly could.
Yep, the game sucked. They lost 22-6 to the Falcons. We'll talk to Ben Leber about that and more after this Power 2 Morning Show.
Thank you.
On the Fan.
Tired of spills and stains on your sofa? WashableSofas.com has your back. Featuring the Anabay Collection, the only designer sofa that's machine washable inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly prices. That's right, sofas start at just $699. Enjoy a no-risk experience with pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and changeable slipcovers made with performance fabrics. Experience cloud-like comfort with high-resilience foam that's hypoallergenic and never needs fluffing. The sturdy steel frame ensures longevity, and the modular pieces can be rearranged anytime. Check out WashableSofas.com and get up to 60% off your Anabay sofa, backed by a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not absolutely in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping or restocking fees. Every penny back. Upgrade now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney designed, state specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
Come on. Why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Ben Leber is here. We're about to break down some Vikings in a big, big way. Here's KOC talking about his young quarterback after a rough game.
It's going to be easy to try to put the microscope on JJ, and there's certainly some plays, some throws, some things that I'm sure he would love to, get another out at. But I thought he also, when we did move it, I thought he made some throws, and I thought he showed his athleticism. And just as a group, we did not execute to our standard, and it kind of moved from guy to guy at times.
And Ben, that was across the board pretty tough to watch. I would argue that was harder to watch than the 3 quarters of the Bears game. This one felt more frustrating, maybe specifically because we just could not stop the run. But, man, that was a tough watch, pretty much start to finish.
Yeah, I would probably agree with you just because last week it was offensive struggles, defense kind of held its own. This game, offense and defense didn't show up. I mean, the only thing that really showed up was special teams, but unfortunately, if you're talking about special teams being the only bright spot, you're not winning a lot of football games. So, there is so much to be frustrated about. Me as a defensive player, 219 yards you give up on the ground. That is unacceptable. And you're not going to win a lot of football games. But as you guys were kind of talking earlier and how you kind of laid this whole thing out, if you do so well in the red zone and you hold them to field goals, a competent offense wins you that game. So as much as I look at it from a defensive lens of defense, they let them down by giving up almost 220 yards on the ground, gave up 19 first downs. I mean, it's like we could not stop them from doing anything. I mean, they did anything they wanted to our defense, it seemed like, and just controlled the game. But again, if we get some protection and we can run the ball with a little more confidence and we don't give up 6 sacks and we don't have 4 turnovers, and really it was 5 because we had the turnover on downs, which I don't kind of feel like that should be considered a turnover, even though it's not. But, offense certainly didn't do its part either. So yes, looking back at it, this last game last night was way harder to watch than in Chicago. And I think we gave ourselves a lot more excuses in Chicago as to why it was a little rocky. It's like, okay, it's the kid's first start in whatever 600 some days. It's, he's going back to his hometown with a lot of distractions potentially. And then you have Monday Night Football on top of it. Man, it's a lot to kind of handle. And, he had an amazing fourth quarter, but this game, yeah, it was gross all the way around.
So let me ask you as a defender, when a team gets run on like the Vikings did last night, but it truly was bend but don't break, because they up and down the field pretty easily on the ground, but then for whatever reason, whether it was mistakes by the Falcons or good plays by the defense, like you just said, with 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go before we let them walk in for that last one, 15 points.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it felt like it should have been 40-0 or 40 to whatever. They had only scored 15 points. So does a defensive coordinator still absolutely light you up after a game like that, regardless of the 15 points?
Oh, yeah.
No matter what.
Oh, no matter what. I mean, they're gonna get lit up, and they should. And I think it's actually more detrimental if you dismiss that. If you like, hey, we gave us a chance to win. It's almost like are you accepting the fact that we got bullied on the ground. I mean, we're a top 5 run defense from last year. Nobody ever, especially in a primetime game, should ever come into our place with all that momentum, with all that energy in the building, and push us around the whole game.
Did anybody play well on the line? I mean, I thought Jalen Redmond flashed at least, but anybody else stand out to you?
I thought Grenard played well again. I mean, he's super consistent every single game. Again, there are flashes, sure. But in totality, when they get a hat on a hat, which sounds so just fundamental football and rudimentary of like, hey, let's just get a hat on a hat. Well, they did, and they smothered our guys. I mean, if you look at a lot of the runs, it was a big body like engulfing one of our guys, engulfing our linebackers. Like our linebackers, when they had an immediate release up to the linebackers, they would just get swallowed up. And we'd have to rely on safeties making plays or somebody finally from an edge or something disengaging and chasing down the ball. And then I would hate to be in the meeting room and for all the missed tackles. How many missed tackles? First play of the game.
Yeah.
IP has a chance at Bijan for maybe a no gain run and falls off of him. I don't know what was going on with IP yesterday. It's like he would hit and just like lose his legs a lot. He would just fall off the ball carrier, and that's not typical of what we see out of him. So, fundamentally, just doing the regular just tackling was not good.
That's all disappointing as hell. Also concerning is the amount of injuries. I mean, what do we do?
And
I haven't seen this in 2 games the amount of concussions. Right. I mean, the Okudah one's understandable. He got hit from the side, and it was a pretty violent collision. And
teammate, right? Friendly fire.
I think it was friendly fire, right. And they're trying to close out the game when the Bears are trying to lateral the ball around, and it's like, okay, that happens sometimes. The other ones were. Now, obviously, in the line of play with like Ryan Kelly, we're not seeing sometimes guys fall on the ground, they catch a knee to the side of the head or something. But it's just we're not seeing this level of concussion / head injuries. I mean, with the frequency that we're seeing, ever. And the concerning part is, these protocols typically last a couple weeks. Yeah. Depending on how severe these head injuries are. A guy can tweak an ankle or something and like, all right, let's just like hold him out to practice and we'll tape it up and maybe get an injection and he's back in the game, the next week. But with the head injuries, you got to be so careful that I don't know how long these guys are going to be out.
How much does Darisaw help that offensive line?
I think immensely at this point. I mean, School's out there giving his best effort. We all know that. But I think physically he's not even close to what Darisaw is. And then I don't know what is going on with just the protection in general. I mean, I think they had, of the 6 sacks, 2 of them were free rushers.
Yeah.
And you're still giving up 4 sacks and still legitimate 4 sacks. I mean, let's not discredit those guys for rushing well or playing their techniques well. I mean, there was a sack on Jackson at the left guard spot that it was a great twist and he kind of caught his edge and they got vertical push. And it's like, hey man, that's going to happen, especially to a young guy that kind of recognizes the twist a little late. Got to give them their flowers when it's deserved, but you can't give up 2 free rushes. One of which I thought JJ hurt his knee again.
Yeah.
Same.
Right. No.
He got bent over backwards on that fumble. And I'm like, man, if we're going to lose our quarterback because we just like, don't get the blocking scheme right?
Well, and we're talking about some key cogs in the wheel that are missing. CJ Ham and Christian Darisaw. And how much does Ham keep people out of the backfield?
Yeah, I know. And now it looks like we're going to be out Aaron Jones.
I know. Yeah.
We'll get an update on him today, how severe that hamstring is. But he was in the tent for not very long, and he came walking out disappointed, not holding his helmet. And there wasn't even a chance he was going to go back in the game. So, that'll be a big blow. And we know Ty Chandler's still out, and so it's we are nicked up and banged up everywhere. And then you look at defensively, and now I'm going to really overanalyze this, but what I saw out of Cashman defensively in the Bears game, just getting guys lined up was impressive. Him as the green dot, just to get our guys settled down and get our guys in the right spot pre-snap. We didn't have that last night. I'm not saying that was everything with our run game, but I don't know. Could have been something just for, as you guys were saying with JJ, like just getting in and out of the huddle, just getting a rhythm on defense, just, having a guy out there that really knows the defense in and out and can make the proper checks and make the proper alignments and, move a guy here and there if he feels like he's got to move a guy. That could have played into everything, and we don't know when we're going to get him back.
And
either.
Harrison Smith could have been helping with that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we are really beat up.
We are really
and
beat
we're
up.
only 2 weeks into the season.
Yeah.
I know that I'm beating a dead horse here and it has nothing to do with concussions. Those things happen because they're weird. But at any point, do you believe the teams start taking a look at the way they treat the preseason? Is there any benefit to getting out there and getting your body some more work in real game situations? Is I guess what I'm asking. Am I overanalyzing?
I've always thought that football the best way to get your body ready for football is to play football.
Right.
And that's as close to full speed as you can. And, the thing is, like, I don't know, these guys are getting a lot of really good work in practice, especially with these joint practices and stuff. And then when you look at the preseason games, the starters are only playing 15, 20 snaps. You do get that traditional third game where you're coming out in the second half and you're getting some more. So let's say you get 40 snaps. So it's, I don't know. I go back and forth with some of that stuff, but I do think that whatever you can do in practice to simulate live football and live blocking and live tackling, your body does get, it's weird. Your body does get conditioned the more you kind of put it through. And, taking the hits and getting off of blocks and, making full speed tackles, like your body needs to get adjusted to that. And it needs to get conditioned to that as much as your lungs do cardio wise.
We need to talk about your question to Ben when we come back as well, Corey, about the holding the ball for some damned reason.
Yeah, not just last night. It's going across the league all of a sudden these first 2 weeks. I have to ask Ben what he thinks about that. More of the Power Chip Morning Show with Ben Leber after this on the Fan.
Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699. Our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out, so you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics, they're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit washablesofas.com today and save. That's washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
This is Rob Gronkowski from Dudes on Dudes. Applebee's just cooked up the ultimate option play with their new Ultimate Trio deal. You can choose from 3 of their delicious appetizers and pair them up with 3 sauces for just $14.99. Craft your perfect trio from over 80,000 different combinations in this flavor-packed plate built for one, or to share if you're generous. You can stick with the classic pairings like boneless wings and buffalo sauce, or you can spice things up and try some unexpected pairings like dipping chicken wonton tacos in our honey Dijon mustard. It's time to head to your neighborhood Applebee's or order online today. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
In the heat of battle, your squad relies on you. Don't let them down. Unlock elite gaming tech at Lenovo.com. Dominate every match with next-level speed, seamless streaming, and performance that won't quit. And push your gameplay beyond limits with Intel Core Ultra processors. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel Inside. Maximize your edge by shopping at Lenovo.com during their back-to-school sale. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.